What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bears News Network. I'm your host, Mike Anderson, alongside with my co-host, DeAndre Cootie Hicks, and we bringing you guys the latest Chicago Bears news and rumors. Oh, we got an announcement, another alert. We have another winner, man, over here at Bears News Network. Shout out to Paul Givens. You are a winner over here at News Network. Shout out to you, Paul. Please reach back out to us at bearsnewsnet1 at gmail.com. That's bearsnewsnet1 at gmail.com so we can get in touch with you about receiving your gift that you won here. Okay, so in this episode, man, we're going to get into me and Cootie got our own little mock draft that we did that we said we was going to bring to you guys. So we got our first couple of picks. The Bears supposed to have the number 9 pick, number 53, 61, and 64. So we just going to give our top picks of those in those ranges, who we feel like the Bears could possibly get, and who was left on our mock draft board. So we're going to get into that. And also, man, we're going to get into Aaron Rodgers is officially a Jet. We got to clap for that. He's officially a Jet, Chicago Bears fan. So you know what that means, man. It's time for us to take over this division, man. No more losing to them Green Bay Packers, man. As people say, FGB. No more losing to them Packers. We back on top, man. So hopefully this division is wide open. We're going to talk about that as well. Okay, so let's get right into it, Cody. We both did our mock draft, man. So I'm gonna let you go first. Let you go ahead, get your mock draft and your picks out, and just let us know about it. So let's go. Let's hear it. I'm shocked, man, to see what you got and who you got. So let me hear it, man.
Okay. So I'm gonna begin this off with a little bit of surprise. I think that it is gonna be a trade happening. So that number 9 we won't hold. I think we're gonna trade that with New England. We're gonna trade that with the Patriots, and they'll give us their 14, but also the 46. So now we won't have that 9 to 53 gap. We'll have something in between there. So we'll go down to the 14. We'll acquire the 46 pick, and that give me 5 picks within the first couple of rounds. Now I just get right into it. So my first pick, I think we all know that we'll probably try to get the OT from Tennessee, Darnell White, if he's still there, and I believe he will be. He's supposed to go later on in the round, so around this point in the draft, around 10 to 15. So I think at 14 we'll definitely be able to snag him. That'll be my first choice, Darnell, and then how I kind of did it, it worked out the drafts. It was a little bit weird. So a lot of my good OTs got taken up because I wanted to grab another one in between there to get some of those high profile players. But at 46, ended up getting not a bad guy. He's a second round pick, Cody Mock, the OT out of North Dakota State. And then those two guys, Darnell Wright and Cody Mock, we talked about them, so I'm not gonna really get too much into them. Those will be my first two picks. Then I get down to my 53rd pick. My third pick, number 53, I'm going to get Felix Anudike Azuma. No, I don't think I said that right, but he's the edge out of Kansas City State. And the guy actually surprised me, man. He's number 11 in his position. He's had 20.5 sacks over his career, 8 forced fumbles, and his PFF overall is 86.2. So I think he'll be a good pickup. And then the 61st pick, our fourth pick, I see us getting Maggie Smith. And then he's number 8 in his position. He's a DT out of Michigan. You know, we definitely got to get help on that defensive line. I think we'll end up grabbing him with our 61st pick. Well, with our fourth pick, which is number 61. And then he's number 8 in his position. Um, he had a 75 pass rushing grade and then an 81 run defense grade and 87 overall. So I think he'll definitely be a good pickup. I definitely would have wished he was a little bit better in that pass rushing, but it's always room for improvement. Definitely be a good pick. And then last but not least, I got the offensive center and John Michael Schmitz. He's out of Minnesota. And that guy actually surprised me, man, because he's also number 8 at his position, but he has a pretty good pass blocking grade at 84, and he has a very good run blocking grade at 94. His overall system at 86.6. And that'll round out my first few picks right there.
Man, them sound good. Now we on the same page with a couple of them, Cody. I agree with you with Mozzie Smith. I got him down here as well, and I got John Michael Schmitz. I also
Oh
got him
yeah.
down here as well, and Darnell Wright. But man, all those picks sound good. Like I said, I'm with you on Darnell Wright. I'm with you on Mozzie, and I'm with you on Smith. So we all on the same page with those. Mine was a little bit different. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
have
want to see that order now. I
yeah,
want to see that order.
mine was a little bit different because some players that I thought was going to be available wasn't available, so it played with me a little bit. But I did trade back out that number 9 spot with the Texans for the number 12 and the number 65 overall. So I
Mm.
did go back a few spots. I didn't want to go back too far. I did have a couple of other draft options, trade back options from other teams, but I chose to stay put because I still wanted to get a valuable offensive line, at least a top 3 or top 4 offensive lineman, and I didn't want to miss out on them. And I did go with your boy, my boy too, Darnell Wright.
Yeah,
Went
I was
with
like,
him.
you told me about him.
Yeah, Tennessee man, he's a strictly a right tackle, and that's just something that we need. That's a position of need, and we don't have to move Braxton Jones. When you look at him, big boy, 6'5", 333 pounds. His
Mm.
PFF grade is a 71.4. His pass blocking is a 80.2. His run blocking is a 65. Can do better in the run blocking, but I'm pretty sure know Matt Eberflus and Luke Getz is going to get that toned up and get better, but um, and you look at him, he played 895 snaps, so he has good experience at that right tackle spot. Like I said, we could keep Braxton Jones at that left tackle spot. He'll come in and be a plug-in play starter, and I believe he's our future right tackle, and he has all the traits that Ryan Poles wants in a tackle. So I did go with him at that number 12 spot. My next pick was Mozzie Smith. I went with him number 53, the defensive tackle from Michigan, because defensive tackle is a big need that we do need to fill. Jalen Carter and all the other guys, was already off the board. So Mozzie, when you look at him, he's 6'3", 323 pounds. PFF grade got him at a 79.9. He had, with the run, he did 36 tackles. He had 6 assist tackles, and he had 30 stops. So that's big. He's a big guy and stuff in the run at that defensive tackle spot. That's something that Matt Eberflus wants from his defensive
Yeah.
tackle. Not so much to get sacks, but to stop the run and stuff gaps enough for those linebackers to free up space for those linebackers. So and then not only that, he had 23 pressures, 17 QB hurries, 5 QB hits, and 1 sack. So not only he can get to the quarterback, not necessarily create sacks, but he can create pressure and get QB hurries and get back there in the backfield. It might not show up on the stat sheet as so much as sacks, but he still gets back there and can create pressure. And that's what it's supposed to do. Like I said, it's supposed to free up the linebackers and bust gaps. He's real powerful. He can snatch off blockers, so he can get off blocks. And like I said, not the best at sacks, but he can get pressure. At number
Mm.
61, I went with one of my favorites, and I think he's a sleeper in the draft. And I think he has he probably has a tendency to have the Jaquan Brisker effect on us, and that's Tui Pilato. He's the edge
Mm.
defensive lineman from USC, man. When I look at him, he's 6'3", 266 pounds. PFF got him at an 82.7, but his pass rushing, he has an 87% at pass rushing is what stood out to me. Then 85% at stopping the run. I think the reason why he did drop so later on in his draft stock is not a little bit sooner is just due to the fact he has a 53% tackle rating. So that's something
Mm.
that needs to be better. That's his weakness. He's not good at really tackling and wrapping up. He needs to get better at that. And that's something I think Matt Eberflus can coach him up, and he can become better in with the hits principle.
Mm.
Also, when you look at him, he had 46 tackles on the year. He had 22 TFLs. Another thing what stuck out to me, he had 13 and a half sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 3 pass breakups. So in this past year. So this guy is most definitely somebody that I can see Ryan Poles going out to get and land the hits principle to him, and he's been most definitely, like I said, that have that Jaquan Brisker effect. That guy just, when he plays, you could just feel it. Like he has that bear mentality inside of him. Then at my 64th spot, I went to John Michael Smits, your boy. I went to him, the offensive center from Minnesota. He's 6'3", 300 pounds, man. Like you said, he played 13 games. He had 837 snaps. He only allowed 5 QB hurries, no sacks, no QB hits. And to get someone like this, at a later round, like he has an 84% at pass blocking and a 94 at the run blocking. So not only he fills the position of need because, like we said, we have Cody White here and we have Lucas Patrick filling those spots. Both of them, not our long term answers. So if we can get someone like this in, to just sit behind them and develop for a year, and he can be our next year starter, I'm most definitely down for that. Like I said, he has lateral quickness in the inside, outside zone. He's a finisher. Most definitely finishes nasty. Have kind of have that Tevin Jenkins effect. Also, he's good at anchoring, unlocking his hips, and he has good pass positions against defenders. So he's most definitely somebody that I could see Ryan Poles going out to get, and he also feels like I said a needed position that will basically kind of solidify that offensive line. With my last pick, I did go with pick number 65, which I got with the Texans in the trade. From going from number 9 to 12, they also gave me number 65. I chose to go a receiver route. I did. I went
Okay.
Cedric Tillman, the wide receiver from Tennessee, and I was just looking at the board at this time, and I just kind of went with best player available. I could see Ryan Poles possibly with that trade, with this pick around this range, probably going with a corner, but I just chose to go with another wide receiver. You can never help not to get more weapons around Justin just to help that offense develop. But when you look at him, he's 6'3", 213 pounds. He ran a 4.5 at the pro day at his pro day and stuff at the NFL Combine. He had 37 receptions, 417 receiving yards, and he had 3 TDs. And he had 11.3 average yard reception. So just another receiver just to add to the depth line, just another weapon. Never know, he can be your fourth or fifth receiver. Behind Darnell Mooney or Chase Claypool, one or the other. But like I said, he was somebody that also stuck out to me, and at that point, I just took best player available. So those my
Okay.
picks, Cody, right there, man. It seemed like we on the
Okay.
page with a
Okay.
lot of them right there.
Yeah.
Most definitely with the John Michael Smith, most definitely with the Mozzie, and most definitely with Darnell Wright. We only had just two picks that was a little bit off, but we on the same
Nah.
page,
Yeah.
man. We know what this team needs. We know what the team wants, so we just can't. I'm so excited, man. I can't wait to the draft Thursday, man, to see
Oh
what
yeah, I
Ryan
can't wait
Poles
to
does.
hear it, man, to see how close we was to it, but to really see what we good getting into this season.
Man, but let's get into it, Chicago. We got some more good news right here. Like I said, we're gonna clap it up another one for this
Oh yeah.
one. Aaron Rodgers is not a Green Bay Packer
No,
officially
no.
now anymore, man. We don't have to worry about Aaron Rodgers no more in this NFC North. Man, he's gone to the Jets officially. I'm pretty sure it's been rocking the NFL world right now, man. The
Oh,
Packers, they trade
definitely.
with the Jets from the 13th to the 15th spot. The Packers also get a second rounder, this year's second rounder, and a 6 years six rounder this year, and then they get a 2024 next year's second rounder, but it can become a first rounder if Aaron Rodgers plays 60% of the offensive snaps this year. That pick in 2024 will become a first rounder and not a second rounder. Cody, how do you feel about Aaron Rodgers no longer being in this division and leaving the Green Bay Packers officially?
Man, we called it before though, man. It's that bittersweet thing. It's man, we couldn't give it to him. We know Justin Fields gonna come back better than ever this season. and we couldn't, give Rodgers that one L, that at least that one L that we would like to give him as Justin Fields taking over the reins as our our franchise QB, man. But with that being said, it's good in a way. One, we seen what's going on with Green Bay. Rodgers didn't want to be there. It was messing up what was going on with a lot of other things in the league. Just his shenanigans and antics. And now, he want to compete at. We still here competing in the NFC North, but it's like it is. It's one of those things that now we have a four-time MVP that is a hurdle to get over. No matter where you put him, he's gonna be a hurdle. And now it's one less hurdle for us. I mean, we still have obstacles within the NFC North and the NFC division. Conference to get to our ultimate goal. But with him not being there, it's no lie to anybody. It's a little bit easier. That
Yeah,
just saying the truth is definitely a lighter load, but that doesn't mean it's going to be an easier load, if that makes sense. But like I said, it's bittersweet. We couldn't get him that last L that I wanted Justin to serve him, but he's not our problem no more. We don't have to see him twice a year. That's somebody else's problem now.
man.
It,
Yeah, like you said, it's bittersweet. Like you said, we'd love to see Justin give him his last, that L for the last time that we played him. But now that means now we could become the monsters of the midway and reclaim the throne, man, and get this train rolling. So I'm happy about it, man. Good news, like I said, the division seems to be open, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, man, if you're a Chicago Bears fan, hit the red subscribe button right now. Click the link so you can be always notified when we drop a video, man, and possibly
please,
win
please,
things
yes.
up over here. So if you're a Chicago Bears fan, stop what you're doing right now. Just click that subscribe button. We appreciate you over here, Bears News Network. Right back to it though, but I really do appreciate that he's gone. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy that he's gone. Now, I got tired of getting beat by Green Bay, man. So I'm happy, and I live in Wisconsin, so I'm all surrounded by nothing but Packers fans, and it's just crazy. So, but I most definitely am happy about it. Now it's bittersweet, like you said, though. It's just time for us to, do what us. It's just a little easier path for us to win the division. Um, but like I said, man, the Detroit Lions is the only team that really bothers me right now in this division. But the reason why the Lions doesn't necessarily scare me is because of Jared Goff. We know how Jared Goff
No
is.
surprise.
He has an up and down year. He can have a good year, and then he has a down year. Good year, down year. So he had his good year last year. Let's hope he has a down year this year. Minnesota with Kirk Cousins. Come on, we know what they are. Minnesota. Yeah, you play good during the season, but when playoff time comes, you choke. Like they can never get it
Yeah.
there. Minnesota with Kirk Cousins. You know what she is. You're not going to win the Super Bowl
They
with Kirk.
probably would have said they should be looking for a new QB soon.
Yeah, because Kirk Cousins will be a free agent after this season, if I'm not mistaken. So they have some decisions to make as well. And then that circles right back to Green Bay. Jordan Love, people. That's all I'm gonna say. Jordan Love. That's all I'm gonna
Not the answer.
say. Not the answer at all. Hey, what
I'm
what
just.
what do you say? Jordan Love. Jordan Love. I said Jordan Love. Yeah, exactly, Packers fans. We so
Look, man.
exactly. So who exactly? So yeah, the Packers, they obviously they're gonna have to be in rebuilding mode. Safe to say, they're gonna have to rebuild that team and, start over. But like I said, it's time for us to be back on top, man. We've been down for too long. Time for us to get back on top, man. And Green Bay has been so spoiled with Aaron Rodgers and having a quarterback, and we never had one. And now the tables have turned, and we need to enjoy ours while it lasts. So
Yeah.
but let us know
Totally right.
how you guys feel about Aaron Rodgers no longer being in the NFC North, man. Let us know. Put the comment right underneath this video. There will be a question that's saying, how do you guys feel about Aaron Rodgers leaving the NFC North? We want to hear it. Put your comments right underneath. And with our mock draft, let me and Cootie know, out of the names that we said both in our mock draft, who are your favorites? Who out of those group of names that you would like to see the Chicago Bears draft? It doesn't have to be in a certain order. Just out of any of the names that we mentioned, Let us know how you guys feel. Put a comment underneath the video, man. So it's been one. We appreciate you guys, man. We are going to see you guys on Thursday, man, for the
Yes,
draft,
yes.
man. We're getting excited for that. So we'll be tuning in back with you guys on Thursday with this draft and see how our draft marks, was they right or was they wrong, Cootie, for the first couple of picks, man. So
Right,
I'm
man.
just excited, man. It's all coming down, man. The season coming to. We're gonna be at the games having fun,
Ooh wee.
seeing
This
some of
a
the
good one. I
subscribers,
know it. It's a
man.
good one. I feel it. It's
Man,
gonna be a good year.
I can't wait till the season, schedule is released on May 12th. Man, we can't wait. I'm so excited to go to the games and see just see this team play, man, and hopefully see some of
Yeah,
you
see
guys
them
there.
improve and develop.
Some of you lucky subscriber winners that's able to win some tickets over here. You can see us at the game and we can have a good time, like we say, and see our Bears get this dub, man, and bring Club Dub back, man. I would love
Yes.
to see Club Dub come back. I know Matt Eberflus is them. They like put your head down and just work, but man, like Justin said, it's hard getting a W in the NFL, and when you get a W, you need to celebrate it. So, man, bring Club Dub back too, man. If y'all want to see Club Dub come back, let us
Let's
know. That's gonna
go.
be another question over here. Do you guys want to see Club Dub come back when the Bears started winning, man? We started Club Dub back in 2018, man. So let's get Club Dub back. Okay. All
Let's
right, man.
go.
Anything else you want to say, Cootie, to the people before we get up out of here?
Nah, you said it all, man. Season's around the corner, man. Draft in a couple of days. This is all, man. Getting up to the starting point, man. See this season be good, man. We here for it.
And there you go, people. So we will catch you guys another time. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate you.
Please
We
hit that
appreciate you
button.
guys over here at Bears News Network. And like always, me and Cootie like to say, bear down.
Bear down.